everything that was written there. I too have to be a little bit formal here tonight. Lord Luna, Chancellor of University of East London, Professor John Jogin, Vice Chancellor of UEL, Mr. Mark Stevens, Chairman of the Board of Governors, UEL, other governors of the board, Your Excellency Madam Alun Asamba, High Commissioner to Jamaica, and if you're not too sure, that's where I'm from. Specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me thank the persons responsible for my nomination here today for this prestigious Honorary Doctorate Award. I understand the nomination is through a combination of the students, staff, and the governors of the board here at the University of East London, and I thank you all. Little did I know that just one visit to the university last summer, organized by my good friend Arthur Akram, not too sure how long that friendship is going to last, would have led to this honor being bestowed upon me. In fact, when he got in touch shortly after the visit to say that the university wanted to award me this honorary doctorate, I thought that Arthur was, as usual, one more time just pulling my leg. I thought it was like on so many occasions in the past when he would call and tell me that I had been included in 11 for the upcoming match for Wanstead Cricket Club. I decided to go along with the charade until he started to get into details, mentioning Professor McGee, who was here at the time, and talking about me getting an official letter from the university. That is when I realized this was probably not a joke, and my presence here today fully confirms that fact. I must say it is a distinct honor to be joining the list of other sports people awarded honorary doctorates, which include Lord Seb Coe, Sir Jeff Hurst, Tessa Sanderson, Mark Hunter, and fellow cricketer Graham Gooch. Ladies and gentlemen, I would suggest that none of the above named, like myself, thought during our youthful days of enjoying sport and throughout our sporting careers that it would have led to these honorary awards. I, for one, was just enjoying the great, healthy life of a sports person. And I would like to suggest to the students here at the University of East London that they adopt that approach of enjoyment first. Some of you may think, how can it be enjoyment when sometimes it is such hard work? Well, I will tell you, and some of you may have already discovered, sometimes hard work is enjoyable. As a fast bowler, I had to do a lot of hard work, weight training, lots of running, up hills, through golf courses, sometimes through traffic-filled cities depending on where we were, and the whims and fancies of our trainer in the West Indies team, Dennis Waite. You see, Dennis is Australian and came from a rugby background, and his intentions were to toughen up these wimpy gentlemen who played cricket. It worked. And of course, we know how successful we fast bowlers in particular and the West Indies team of the time was. But to be perfectly honest, when I look back on my career, I don't focus too much on the achievements on the field of play. The record books will take care of that. But I think of it and cherish the great friendships that I have made over the years. The travel that I have done and the friendships that I have made, both with the cricketers I played with and against, and also the people I have met off the field, would not have been possible if I hadn't played cricket for the West Indies. Being a fast bowler who bowled the occasional bouncer, it could have been easy to create a host of enemies. And there may be a few out there. But I know for sure that I have made a lot of lifetime friends. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful. I'll give you a couple of examples. I'm just coming from India. I went to India for a week recently. And I appeared on the national telly doing an interview. And within 10 minutes of the interview being over, my phone rang. And it was a gentleman by the name of Anshuman Gaikwad, who played for India many years ago. Now, Anshuman Gaikwad was an opening batsman. And I hit Anshuman Gaikwad in his left ear in 1976 at Savannah Park. and he had to retire. 1976. And this is 2013, and Anshuman Gaikwad and myself are still friends. Anshuman is Hindu. Hindus don't necessarily celebrate Christmas. Anshuman sent me a Christmas card every Christmas. That's what sport does, that's what friendship can do. There's also another gentleman by the name of Ian Chappell in World Cricket. Ian Chappell, an Aussie, and as we know, those Aussies never walk unless they miss the bus. Ian Chappell, when I was 22 years old on my first ever test tour, made me cry on a cricket field. I got him out in Sydney, caught behind the entire West Indies team, the entire stands around the ground, knew he was out. Ian knew he was out, but as I said, he doesn't walk. He stood there, the umpire said not out. And at 22 years old, I was a little bit naive. I grew up listening to my parents talking about cricket, and as I mentioned earlier on, it being a gentleman's game. And I thought when you were out, you were just out. I cried on that cricket field at 22 years old. But 2013 now, Ian Chappell and myself are the best of friends. If I ever go to Australia and go to Sydney, we always have lunch together. Again, that is what sport does. What happens on the field doesn't have to happen off the field. And that is what sport is all about, and making friendships around the world. You students here at the University of East London have a great opportunity. You are very lucky. Attending this university, you have the opportunity to mix sport with the scholastic achievements. And judging from my previous visit to the university and from what I'm seeing here tonight, there's every opportunity to integrate with so many different cultures as well. Please recognize your good fortune and take full advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your indulgence, and to the University of East London, thanks again for this great honor. And may I just conclude by congratulating all the award winners here tonight. Congratulations, everyone.